With the FOMC minutes out, the gold market is shifting focus towards other factors now, the dollar, equities, the Washington turmoil. So we have Peter Hugg joining us now to help us figure out where gold will be headed. Pete, thanks so much for joining us here.
It's a pleasure to be here, Daniela.
All right, well, let's start with the FOMC here. Gold futures reacting positively to the minutes here, Pete, even though it seems that a rate hike is more than certain.
Well, yeah, I'm not in that camp. I know most of the analysts, I think 78 or 80% right now, believe a June rate hike is definitely on the table. I'm not as convinced of that. I think there's been some weak data recently, with the housing market, with the auto sales, that might give the Fed pause, especially given what's going on with the Trump administration's issues with the FBI investigation. So that, the Fed may surprise the market and not move in June. Right now the percentages are they are going to move, but it would not surprise me if they didn't. And there seems to be an underlying bid here for gold, which is confusing. You've got the Dow again approaching 21,000. You've got the dollar, bouncing back from recent lows, but the metals are holding. There seems to be some underlying angst in this market that is preventing the heavy players from hitting the bid on this market. I think they're comfortable holding this market at least until the Fed meeting in June.
And as we're speaking here, Pete, gold's trading around $12.57 an ounce. So from what you're saying, you're suggesting the market's looking constructive now?
It shouldn't be constructive based on the overall fundamentals of what everybody is expecting. But the fact that the market is holding here would give me pause into shorting the market. I wouldn't be shorting the market here. I'd be looking, if there was any weakness, I'd be taking a shot at the 1246 level at the 200-day moving average to try to do a trade. But actually, I'm very impressed with the resilience of this market right now, and it won't take a lot, to push it up through 1265. And if we can get through 1265, I think 1300 might be in the cards.
All right, Pete. We'll see what's in store. Actually, final and quick thoughts on silver. Do you think it's going to follow suit here, following gold's tracks?
Yeah, I believe silver is still undervalued relative to gold, as long as silver can hold that 1692, which is a primary line. But, there's going to be some support at the $17 figure. But I like silver relative gold here from a ratio perspective. Yeah, we're still trading around 73.5 silver to an ounce of gold. So I think silver is cheap relative gold. I think silver could easily move back to 70 to 1. And if gold just stayed where it is, that would take silver into the high 17s.
All right, Peter Hugg, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
And we'll see you back tomorrow on Kitco's Gold Report.